It looks like a modest corner shop. Inside, it's filled with compact water treatment equipment. It goes by the name of Water Kiosk, and in the hand of local entrepreneurs, it's one of the most efficient ways to rise to the challenge of bringing access to safe, sustainable and affordable drinking water to everyone on the planet. Danone follow November 6, 2017 6 minutes read. The sentence at the heart of UN Resolution 64-290 could not be clearer. The General Assembly recognizes the right to safe and clean drinking water and sanitation as a human right that is essential for the full enjoyment of life. On 28 July 2010, the UN promulgated the Human Right to Water and Sanitation (HRWS) for short, flanking this declaration with the detailed targets of Sustainable Development Goal 6 Sudanese pounds, ensuring access to water and sanitation for all. By 2030, everyone on the planet should have access to safe, sustainable, and affordable drinking water. Affordability is an important issue for all households. Nonetheless, in Tanzania for example, 10% of the population had over 5% of their household expenses dedicated to water services in 2011. And in Colombia, 7% of the population spent more than 5% of their total home budget in 2010. Yet a brief glance at the statistics shows that this laudable goal will, sadly, be missed. While 2.6 billion people worldwide have gained access to improved drinking water sources since 1990, this still leaves 663 million without, and the pace of progress is not sufficient to ensure universal coverage by 2030. Moreover, an improved source is by no means always wholly reliable. Although boreholes, dug wells, and protected springs are free from the worst forms of contamination, primarily fecal, they are not necessarily treated and may still have high concentrations of biological, chemical, and physical contaminants. As such, according to Safe Water Enterprises study, roughly 4 billion people, or 55% of the world's population, are lacking reliable access to clean water. Starting local, but thinking big currently, only the world's high-income countries have the infrastructure to provide treated water from safe sources piped directly into homes. Yet with millions of people coming out of extreme poverty every year, many middle and low-income countries now have demographics who are able to pay for water, but do not live in areas with piped access. This represents a new market which entrepreneurs have not been slow to serve. In many parts of the developing world, private tankers are now a feature of everyday life, saving their customers time and physical effort in getting water. These decentralized suppliers are, however, often unregulated and the water they provide can be of varying quality. An exciting development in this context are Safe Water Enterprises (SWE), who treat water locally and make it accessible at water kiosks or deliver it to the surrounding population. Importantly, they are run as social enterprises, as a response to a local issue and need to ensure, as well, an economic durability. They can therefore offer affordable prices and reinvest their earnings in their production facilities. Some of the largest, such as India's Bala Vikasa, are now serving close to 1 million customers. Most SWE operations are smaller, such as DLO Haiti, which distributes to around 25,000 customers in Haiti. The average SWE serves around 200,000 customers, however, and worldwide, over 3 million people now use water kiosks, despite often uncertain regulatory conditions in which they face competition both from low-cost one-man operations and expanding centralized networks, both frequently selling water of lower quality. Water kiosks are well-balanced businesses for they address different needs. Their potential is remarkable as they only lack stronger support, especially from governments. If only they had stronger support. Research by Dalberg estimates that 2.16 billion people globally could be served safe drinking water using SWEs, rising to 3.86 billion if governments, aid agencies, and donors were to provide vouchers or pre-paid cards to the poorest demographics still unable to afford even moderately priced water. Helping social enterprises to fulfill their potential besides changes to regulatory environments and financial support. However, the Dalberg report also underlines the importance of consultancy and coaching in increasing the effectiveness of SWEs. The true potential in these organizations cannot be unlocked by money alone. They are businesses in need of sustainability once the startup capital to buy their equipment is factored out, but only by fostering sound commercial practices to improve operational efficiency and increase customer engagement as well. If SWEs start collecting and structuring data about their sales, for instance, they can respond more effectively to demand and identify bottlenecks, in terms of customer engagement and loyalty. Meanwhile, many SWEs need to work on demonstrating the need for safe water to their customers, and explaining why theirs is safer than that of other providers. In other words, they need better marketing. SWEs could also stand to gain from broadening their service offering, maximizing convenience by offering home deliveries or chilled water, for example. What is more, a water kiosk can also attract and retain customers by selling other essentials, too. In many ways, SWE need to act like entrepreneurial startups, testing and learning until they find what works in their markets. A strong example of how holistic support can help SWEs flourish is the involvement of Danone Communities, the food multinational's mutual fund, which has long been convinced of both the business and development case for investing in water kiosks. DLO Haiti social business is a key example of where Danone Communities can invest in a way which has a real impact on the number of people drinking safe water. As well as providing the technology for small-scale treatment units which can provide safe drinking water outside of the Haitian capital Port-au-Prince, DLO Haiti now delivers directly to schools and hospitals too. Danone Communities supports similar SWEs in other parts of the world. Nandi in India has opened 500 mini purification plants since the beginning, using innovative subscription models to anchor clean water in its customers' daily routine. Eco Alberto in Mexico serves 35,000 people in 85 villages of the country's remote El Alberto region. The advantage of this worldwide involvement is that successful ideas can be shared between organizations who would otherwise be acting in isolation from one another. For SWEs trying to find sustainable business models, it represents highly valuable input. In investing in social enterprises, Danone Communities enables Danone to evolve and learn as a company wanting to make a difference. Clearly, increasing the supply of affordable, clean water is in the public interest and contributes towards the UN's 6 Sudanese pounds. Safe water is, as UN Resolution 64/292 states, a human right that is essential for the full enjoyment of life, and to human development, too. People who have access to safe drinking water are not just healthier and happier, but economically more active and more productive. This makes them potential customers for companies like Danone in the future.